Welcome to New Sky TV. A shocking twist. Leaked photos from Dali reveal hidden secrets. Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen team up for the third time. Before the winds of Dali had even cleared the mists of Haozhen Mountain, Guo Yuxin and Wang Haozhen were once again seen hand in hand walking onto the set. Doesn't the scene feel strangely familiar and unsettling? On April 16th, the high-profile start of filming for Good Rain Knows the Season instantly caused a frenzy among CP fans. But have you considered that this is already their third collective appearance carrying the banner of after-sales service? The casually draped coat in the leaked photos, the eyes shimmering like the endless ripples over Hay Lake. Can these really make viewers forget the embarrassing ratings of the first two installments? Are those fans shouting Hanksen's poetic love is locked in forever simply blinded by sweetness, or are they being held hostage by the marketing team's carefully crafted sense of ceremony? Don't be blinded by the 180,000 pre-order numbers. Have you looked at the true popularity curve of Meteor Garden 3 days after its premiere? The press release touted 2 million pre-orders, but it didn't even reach the peak of 70 million views. Isn't this the most resounding slap in the face to this industrial saccharine assembly line? Can the plastic CP chemistry that netizens have labeled as such really be completely whitewashed by a single location shoot in Dali? Guo Yuxin is now being touted as a workaholic, but have you ever thought about it carefully? She's been filming 3 similar sweet romance dramas in a row. Is it dedication or just a cash cow being put on the hot seat by Capital? And look at the title of this drama, Good Rain Knows the Season, a clever play on the homonym Haoyu. Even the main characters' names Shisui and Song Jiji are forcibly taken from diffuse poems. Don't you think this airtight sense of ritual reveals a desperate anxiety? Ironically, just days before filming began, Wang Haozhen had finished shooting Sui Sui Yan with another actress born in 2002, Haoyu. Leaked photos of the two on set were praised for their more sparkly chemistry, yet he seamlessly transitioned back to his old partner. Did you hear the abacus of this scheme going wrong? Isn't that unwritten rule in the industry? A second collaboration is for nostalgia, a third collaboration is simply a matter of choice. Heartbreaking enough? Guo Yuxin is still stubbornly clinging to her broken character persona, but have you heard her original voice in Meteor Garden, which was ridiculed as sounding like she was reciting a textbook? Wang Haozhen keeps saying he wants to shed the domineering CEO label, but isn't he just using the same old formula of deep affection and restraint? Do you think the audience won't taste the sourness? Frankly, the eyes in front of the screen are sharper than a CT scan. Can those scenes of shoulder hugs in Hangdian at dawn or wearing coats late at night in Dali really cover up the shortcomings in his acting and the emptiness of the script without genuine emotional tension? Can simply relying on puns and fabricated poetic titles really revive a stale duet that's already aesthetically tiresome? When a drama's opening day buzz relies entirely on fans controlling flower walls and food trucks to maintain a semblance of dignity, don't you think this ship is leaking from the keel? I don't object to romantic scenes, but I utterly despise this kind of closed-loop harvesting that treats the audience like fools, first feeding you industrial saccharine to get you hooked, then using a third layer as an antidote to harvest a second crop of viewers. Can you honestly say this isn't an elaborately designed scam? Do you really think this wave of Hanksen poetry is genuinely sweet, or just a way to revive the failing drama Meteor Garden? Those production companies hiding behind the data, when you use diffuse poems to mask your anxiety about viewership, have you ever asked the clouds on Haozhen Mountain, are they willing to pay for this kind of ritual? Guo Yuxin said in an interview that she wanted to challenge different roles, but if you count her styling and personality in these 3 dramas, aside from the different clothing colors, even the curve of her lips in crying scenes is exactly the same. What else can you call that but repetition? Wang Haozhen's fans always praise his expressive eyes, but if you look closely, you'll see the same frown, the same slight smile, and the same turn in all 3 dramas. Isn't that just a copy and paste template performance? What's even more frightening is that once this 3-way pairing starts, will it become a 4-way, a 5-way pairing, until they both get tired of each other but still have to force themselves to sell Brahmins and sweetness? Aren't you afraid of this kind of nested doll-like aesthetic manipulation? Look at those CP fans in the comments section shouting I'll ship them as long as they're in the same frame. Can't you really distinguish between genuine feelings and the self-indulgent sentimentality of data-driven women? When Capital discovers that puns plus leaked sweet moments plus 3-way pairing nostalgia can easily garner 180,000 pre-orders, will they still bother to write good scripts, polish the lines, and select good new faces? I bet you 5 cents that halfway through this drama, the trending topics will be Hangson's tragic ending and director's editing fraud, and then the production company will release a spin-off to continue making money. Do you dare to bet with me? The wind in Dali can never dispel the mist of Kangshan Mountain, just as the sweetness of saccharin can never cover up the badness of the script. Tell me, is this three-way collaboration a gift to the fans or a funeral for the industry? Don't rush to comment. Locked in. Ask yourself first, if two truly charismatic newcomers were cast, would you be even more excited? That coat in the middle of the night in Dali only truly feels romantic when draped over Guo Yuxin's shoulders. Wouldn't it have brought tears to your eyes if any other actress had worn it? Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.